fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. First and 10 at their own 24-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Some hitting going on now. He was dropped right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Throwing to begin, it's Hurts. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Lions' 45-yard line.
2nd and 10. Here's Hurts. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third down, 3 to go.
Trim it.
On the ground, here's the 1st-round pick from April's draft.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
They'll go with the sneak, and he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as they manage to convert. That'll keep
this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
14 yards.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 9.
My man. Here we go, set. Cowboy in.
He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21.
They get 21 on that one. Good for a Lions 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his 1st target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
going to be third. They need one.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Huh.
He'll drop to throw. Now he'll work his way out right. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
13 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Forced out left. He's going to keep it himself.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
From 29, here's second and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This a 46-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 3-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 by.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Gain of 10 yards.
It'll It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Detroit.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Tuck it down on this side like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets in your big 5 L. You already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got to go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you throw.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 8. The RPO is caught by St. Brown. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Third and a yard. Gain of 7 and a first down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Bates, good with the extra points. And the Lions move out to a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Carter on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple, and it's Rakestraw there to make the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second down and 7.
63.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 7.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. First down and more. He's inside the 35. And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown, Eagles.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are on top. It's now 10-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. He keeps it himself. Showing off the footwork. Sliding down after a gain of 8.
7-yard pickup.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Now here's a keeper on his own read. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 3.
Here we go, shot. Cowboy 80, Buffalo 18.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's Barkley. He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And that one had too much behind it. Into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. He's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
We call them choppers because they got that chop. Check out how the fighters cause I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac, I'm the boss man and that's it.
It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60. Huh. Huh, huh.
And that ball incomplete.
There's a lot of ways for defensive linemen to disrupt the passing game. That's everything about today's modern NFL. How do you disrupt the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable? Of course, sacking him is a great way, but even getting your hands up in those throwing lanes and tipping passes, that is so frustrating for these quarterbacks.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Round, hut, go. Ready, right?
Out of the gun, he'll throw, and that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
4th down.
The Lions will punt this ball away. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
Good. Set.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it. The Lions call their first timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Third down and 9. Now Hurts. Throwing on the run, it's behind his man, and it's incomplete. On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This one from 43 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Like
Hey, watch the back on this leg. Watch the back on this leg.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let this one go long for Williams. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Brian Branch in on the tackle. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Second and 7. Hurts now. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break.
Third and 1.
They'll look to pick this up. 3rd and a yard. To throw is Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
13 yards on
Call
the
it
play.
a gain of 13. Good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And an Eagle first down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one complete right side. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Here's the fullback, Ricard. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Hurts. He'll find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
A gain of 16 yards.
First time they've worked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far, and I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the third quarter.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. They'll run the draw with Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yards.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12.
No touch that. And anyway, that. No touch.
Hurts using the pop pass.
The ball carried by the wide receiver. Brought down at the 1-yard line. A gain of 11. It's now third and goal.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal.
Great, set.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates, good with the extra extra points, and the Lions will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Lions, 21.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 32-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. Open man downfield is Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
43-yard line.
Great, set. Steady with it.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
Pick up of 14 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Hurts to the air on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hands, get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 23, here's second down and 4. To throw, Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Philadelphia.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Number 86.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Third down, 3 to go. Here goes Hurts on the design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
His kick is good.
The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Room to run at the 40. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates is good with the extra point. And the Lions will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Lions 28.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Carter on the return. Here comes a reverse. Whoa. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
19-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. He'll air it out down the middle. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Defensively all over him. And it'll be second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's
He
all.
was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now Hurts. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
A
37.
big one here in the 4th quarter. 37 yards.
A gain of 37.
To break the huddle, coming up now for
And
1st
Eagles
and 10.
first down.
Throwing is Hurts. His throw left side is complete. And they'll take this down inside for 35. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. Really nice job here by the quarterback, keeping his eyes downfield, knowing that pressure is coming. He's able to buy just enough time by leaving the pocket. It ultimately allows him to get that ball out right as he was getting hit.
He's taken down just shy of the 10.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Detroit. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Now a shot here, deep middle. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Open downfield on the crossing route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Receiver in motion, headed left. On second down, Hurts. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. On third down, it's Hurts. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Kittle is the man in motion. A second down throw for Hurts. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. Hurts. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And the Eagles are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2. The Lions call their first time out. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Trimmer.
Barkley. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
The 3-yard line.
Saquon. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. What a huge play. 4th and goal. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught on 4th and goal. They've got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
Mike, I don't love that decision. I'm in the school of thought where the only time I'm going